iPods. Now, I'm not going to do a whole Dank Pods impersonation thing, even though they say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. I am not here to do that. No, 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 no. I am going to be working on this iPod, though. This iPod in particular is one that I actually bought for somebody else originally. Ended up picking out a different iPod entirely because it turned out to be much easier to work on, and then let this languish in a drawer for about a year. And then, then Henry ended up with it because I was sick of it being in my drawer. So I said, "Hey, Henry, you want an iPod?" He said, "Oh, okay, sure, why not?" And he took this iPod, and then he's like, "Hey, we should actually, do the thing with the iPod soon." And I said, "Okay, fair enough, we'll do it." So we have bought iPod parts in this bag. Let me find his parts here, because there are actually two different iPod parts, like sets of iPod parts in here. One of which I will work on in a future video, so don't get too hyped up for that yet. But, of course, that's the wrong one. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, most of this should actually be Henry's stuff. Yeah. Okay. Oh, look, another opening tool. Isn't that generous of them? Thank you, Elite Obsolete. You guys are the bomb. Hopefully not literally. But yeah, oh, look at that. Oh, another little pry tool. I wouldn't have bought two from iFlash if I knew that I was going to get one from Elite Obsolete. How special. Now, unlike most of the repairs and whatnot that you've seen me do on this channel, I'm actually going to have to look up some instructions because iPods, especially like these ones, are not my specialty. I can do a lot of older, like if it's a mini, yeah, I can probably do that. And I know I can do like a 4th gen, but like the 6th and 7th, that's a bit more of a mystery to me. But I've promised Henry that I will complete this repair. So, you want to see what else he's getting in there? It's not just we're replacing the shell and the battery. He's also getting one of these iFlash boards. So, he'll have an SSD-powered iPod. And then you might be wondering, well, how much space is he going to have? Well, this iPod shipped with 80 gigs. You probably can't see that because it's so incredibly, incredibly scratched up. But it did at one time proclaim 80 gigs quite proudly. Yes, but I think in today's world, 80 gigs is, well, it's alright, but Henry's the type of person that likes to go big or go home, He doesn't like to half-ass anything, which is why we're going for the big boy. 400 gigabytes. Seriously, look how big this packaging is. Look at that. Look at the... Why? Why is it so big? Costco! Ay. Yep, he's getting a 400 gig iPod. So that'll be fun. In fact, I should probably open up the SD card real quick and format it. Because if I remember correctly, these things like to be pre-formatted before you start, trying to use iTunes on them. Oh, man, I should have brought scissors. Why don't I have a good pair of scissors out here? Of all the things I could buy at Costco, that's something I should be getting for out here is a decent pair of scissors. Oh, good lord. Especially if stuff is going to come in stupid packages like this. Like, what is this? Costco? I love you, Costco, but why? Why do you have these stupid packages? Jeez. Oh my gosh. All that work to get that out. Oh, great. I layered a nail, too. Wonderful. Hey, there's some kind of exclusive offer for our SanDisk customers in here. Oh, that must be that Rescue Pro software. Yep, sure enough. Well, that is absolutely of no use to me. So if that'll focus, and you guys can see that, feel free to use that, because I will not. In fact, that is going straight into recycling when I'm done here. Hopefully it's not raining by the time I'm done here, because it has been threatening to do so all day. Well, let's switch over to the computer, and I'll go ahead and format this USB. Okay, so let me minimize that. Welcome to my desktop from the garage PC. Hooray. Okay, so I will be, if I can open the SD card. Really? Where's that knife? There we go. Once again, they choose like the dumbest packaging in the world. There we go. It's like they really don't want you to get at the goodies that you bought. Imagine that, huh? What a crazy world we live in. Alright, let me find the SD card slot on here. It's somewhere to the side. I can feel it. Okay, I think that's upside down. And get in there. Come on, get in there. Oh no, I had it right the first time? Okay. I dropped it. Okay, this is not going to be as interesting as I hoped. Visually speaking, anyway. Seriously, what is going on here? Get in there. Okay, it was upside down. What the heck? There. Did you hear the hardware sound? Yep, there it is. SDXC. Okay. Now, you actually do need a tool. And let me remind you again, this is not a how-to. FAT32 format is a very useful piece of software, though, so I hold absolutely no... No, just give me FAT32. I hold no reservations about recommending it, because it is absolutely very useful. If you ever want to format FAT32, use this tool. Seriously, it's that simple. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Come on. Oh, and you might be asking, why is my toolbar at the top? Or is my taskbar at the top here? Well, that is a holdover from when I was a very avid Mac OS user. And transitioning back to Windows actually required me to do that for a while to get used to it again. Of course, now that I'm back on Windows and can't stand what current day Apple's been doing, at this point, there's really no need for it. It's just what I'm familiar with. Really? Did that not open? Hello? What the heck? Huh. That's interesting. Oh, duh. I know why. Oh, duh. Okay, I did the wrong one. I'm a dumb. I'm a dumb, guys. I did the command line version. Alright, well, where's the GUI version? Where's the freaking GUI version? Click on this picture. Yay! Yay! Okay. We got there in the end. Yep, 393 gigs exFAT. Okay. Let's just go ahead and... Yep, there's nothing on it, so I don't really care. Boom. Okay. Whew. Now, when we go to my computer, sure enough, it's FAT32. Hooray! That'll make things easy. Cool. Alright, I'm going to switch back to the overhead camera for the rest of this. Okay. Got this little sucker formatted, so that's good. Now we have to do the long and annoying process of trying to open this. Now, if you're like me, and you've ever watched a Ipod's video before, you will know that he struggles to open these. And he's something of the YouTube semi-expert on this stuff. So I'm going to take his advice and start by gloving up, because, yeah. It does not look like fun trying to get into this thing. And I will be trying to keep everything on screen, but that might be difficult considering the nature of what I'm doing here, because I'm trying to both manage you guys and read the instructions. So yeah, let's just hope we can do that okay. Oh, these gloves are tight. Ugh. Oh man, these might be mediums. Ugh. Oh man, that's really uncomfortable. Well, at least they're only going to be on as long as they have to be. So, oh, jeez. Okay. And let me get all my pry tools. Think I have enough? I sure hope so. Okay, so step one, make sure it's locked. So, yep, it is in the hold position now. That's what we want. Okay, so now it's saying just start prying. Fortunately, it doesn't matter if we mess up the metal too much, because we do have the new pieces over here. But I would still like to, if possible, keep this somewhat in decent shape. I have no idea the personal history of this particular Ipod. I actually bought it on eBay for a very agreeable price, because the guy said it wasn't working. As it turns out, I think the hard disk in it is dead. Actually, I should probably find that out real quick before I go through all this. Does it even work? I know, okay, I will say, I know for sure the logic board works. I'm not at all worried about that. What I am somewhat concerned with is whether the rest of it works. Where is my iPod cable? I know I've got one around here somewhere. Did it get lost in the shuffle? No pun intended. Seriously, where did that go? Okay, we've got a mystery on our hands. I might have to cut until I find it. Found it! It was already connected to the PC. So here, I'm just going to make sure that this actually takes power. I'm not just wasting my time here. Although I'm about 90% sure it does. You never can tell with these things. Yep, it says charging, please wait on the screen. So yep, it does work. Might need a new cable out here though. That one feels a little not good. Okay, but yeah, no, I confirmed it works. Alright, let's get this sucker open. You just kind of gotta find a good point for it to go into. Gotta hand it to Apple though. They really didn't leave a lot of room for these things to be opened. Which certainly does add to the appeal of their design, but like, man. I can't imagine trying to do this with a plastic tool. Like, the guide recommends using a plastic opening tool. Like, what? I have no idea how they could possibly recommend that. I'm using a bloody metal one, which is thinner than any plastic tool could be, and it's having enough trouble getting in here. Okay, I think I felt it give a little over here, so I'm going to try to get in there. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is not a fun process. I see why DankPods recommends against these. Because, my word. Ugh. Okay. Maybe around the corners is a weak spot. I feel like that's usually the case. Ugh. Man. Yeah, this is probably going to become a montage very quickly here, because I am not having a good time trying to get in here. Oh, God. Okay. On the plus side, I can kind of see the division line now. Like the line between the two different materials. It's actually somewhat visible, which is a lot better than it was. Alright, come on. Ugh. Damn. Oh, I feel like I'm in Shadow the Hedgehog saying damn so much. Okay. Am I getting in there? I can't even tell if I'm, like, making any progress or not. Okay, I think I'm making some progress. I think I might be making progress. Oh yeah, no, I felt that go in. Okay, we're making progress. It's just not a fast process. Alright, come on. Get in there. Oh, Christ. Alright. Yeah. Okay, I think I might do some of this off camera because this is very quickly turning aggravating. Yeah! Okay, I got one in. Oh, I just had to listen to... like, I had to watch a little bit of a DankPods video on how to open these, and... yeah, oh, he hates these things too. So I feel at least somewhat... what's the word I'm looking for? Vilified? No, I don't think that's quite right. Well, whatever the word I'm looking for is. I'm happy that this is almost done. Okay. I can feel those clips that he was talking about under there. Oh, no. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, yeah, that is so close to opening up. Oh, that's so close. And as it turns out, the secret was hang around the corner. And eventually, it will come out. Seriously, man. This is not a fun task at all. What engineer at Apple was like, hey, we should make our revolutionary new music device absolutely impossible to open under any circumstances? Because whoever that guy was, he should be fired. You know, unless it was Mr. Jobs, in which case I don't think firing him will do any good, seeing as he's already dead. Oh, no. No, you don't. All right, come on. Oh, okay, I think we about got it. Yeah, look at that. It's so close. It wants to come open. It wants to come. Come on. Oh, you idiot. Just open. Okay. Okay. There's got to still be something in here that's not quite there yet. I'm having trouble finding... Oh, I think it's over here. I think it's one of these. Oh, come on. Oh. This is the most frustrating thing in the world. Seriously, guys. Oh, I hate opening these things. I hate this already. This is already the worst thing I've ever had to open in my life. Oh, there it comes. Oh, yeah, there it comes. Oh, I think that's it. Oh, yes, look at that. Look how far apart it is. Yes! Yes! Oh, please tell me I can open it by hand now. Please. Oh. Oh, oh come on. No, you're so close. Just come apart. Why won't you come apart? What is still holding you? Oh, that corner. Okay, fine. Oh. Oh. Nope, it's still not there. Alright, I'm going to take it to the top now. Whoa! Look at that. Something bent that wasn't supposed to bend there. No idea what that is. Actually, I don't even know if that wasn't supposed to bend or not. Maybe it was. It's not part of the frame, is it? Oh god, if it's part of the frame... If it's part of the frame, I think I'm going to scream, because the frame is going to be needed to transplant this thing's guts successfully. So if that's the frame... Oh, I don't think it is. I think it's just... Yeah, I think it's the clip. So we couldn't reuse the back half, basically, is what I think is going on here. Man, why isn't it... See, look, whatever that thing is sticking really bad. And I don't know what that is. I gotta be really careful around the charging port. You don't want to mess that up by mistake. Oh no. Because the charge port is basically impossible to replace. Unless you can micro solder, which I sure as hell can't. Hell, I can barely even do surface mount stuff. I can do some surface mount cap repairs, but A, I don't like to, and B, it's freaking hard. You gotta be kidding me. This thing is so close. It wants to pop so bad. This thing wants to pop so bad. But whatever is going on up here is just stopping it. So I think that means I'm going to have to go around the rest of the pod and just try and get it open that way. But we encounter another issue because of that. Basically, I can't hold this thing super tight because if I do, I'm at risk for snapping it back together. So I have to not only be very careful and how like strong I hold it. I have to be careful not only with you know, trying to pry it open. This is getting annoying. Where's my... There we go. Alright, come on. Open. Open, you idiot. Yeah! There we go. Okay. So yeah, predictably it was just one of the clips that didn't want to come undone. Of course. How did I know that was going to be the case? Which tells me that this thing had some case damage at some point in time. Because why else would that happen? Alright, yep, come on. Come on, yeah. Oh, good lord, it's finally coming apart. Okay. Oh! Uh-oh. That wasn't a good sound. Oh, shit. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, I'm sorry, Henry. I broke the headphone cable. Well, I suppose of all the things that had to break, at least it was that. And at least it broke where it broke and not like at a more complicated area. So let me just go ahead and lift up on the clip here. Battery's free. So yeah, everything in that half is useless now. But I do have to get this battery out so it can be safely processed. So let me just... Come on. Come on. Oh man, they really glue these things in, don't they? Where's my isopropyl? Where are you? There you are. I need a spray bottle for this stuff, I swear. I think just like a little bit, like less than a cap full, will help with what I want to do. Well, what was supposed to just be something that I knocked out in an afternoon is now, yeah, there we go, going to take a couple of days, because now I have to wait for a new headphone board to ship. Man, why couldn't it have been the battery wire that happened to? Nobody would have cared at all if it was the battery wire. Dang it! Okay, well, at the very least, I suppose we can, didn't crack the screen, did I? Nope, screen still looks okay. Yeah, let me just, take the hard drive out. Not sure if this hard drive is good or not. I suspect probably not, but, you never know. Okay, well, that was disappointing, guys. Yep, there's the remnants of our headphone jack there. Humph. Well, yeah. Oh, geez. Okay, so, yeah, let me, let's see. Is my screwdriver actually small enough to take that off? It is not. Didn't I get a smaller screwdriver from something? Oh, it's probably up here. I bet it's probably the same size as the one in the Game Boy. Let's see if I'm right. Indeed I am. Yep, that's coming out just fine. Well, that sucks, guys. I can't believe that happened. Seriously. Of all the rotten luck. I don't believe that. I mean, I do believe it, but, like, really? Yeah. Okay, well, that metal clip that got stuck was part of the... Well, it was holding in the hold switch anyway, which... Yeah. Not looking like that's going to be very salvageable here, unfortunately. Now I see why they gave an option to have one of these pre-installed. Yeah. Well, that sucks. But, hey, it's over. Not much we can do about it now. Just gonna have to order a new one, I guess. Well, on the plus side, we can at least examine... I think this is the new battery. Yeah, that's the new battery right there. Look at that. Compare that to the old one. Yeah, I have a feeling he's going to get a bit more battery life out of that. What do you think? Well, that's nothing compared to Big Chungus over here. Again, this is for a future project, but, yeah. Plenty of Chungus here to be had. Actually, come to think of it, I'm not really sure which one is which. Is this one for this? I think so. I think this is for that one. No, I think it's this one. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look at the receipt later and figure out which one is which. Okay, hold on. Let me jump to Elite Obsolete real quick and look at the difference. Because I don't remember. Come on. Browse by battery thick. That's backplate thick. I want battery extended capacity. Yep. Okay. Thin model, thick model. So the thin model is which one? Okay, well this one's the thick model. This one's the thick model. This one's the thin. Okay. So let me write thick on that so we know which one's which. Okay. So then this one must be the thin one. Okay. Now we know the difference. So yeah, it's going to be this battery. And you got a nice blue case. Ooh, very pretty. With a blue front piece. Oh. Well, as much as that ended up sucking, I suppose we can at least transplant all the front gubs to the new housing, huh? Let's at least do that. So this is only half unfinished instead of fully unfinished. I think that would be a productive thing to do. And again, fortunately, the Game Boy stuff seems to work just fine for opening these, so hey, no arguments there. Here, I'll use this half of an NES game to hold the screws. Because these things are tiny. These things are unbelievably tiny. Like, it's kind of scary how tiny these screws are, man. Well, I suppose if a ribbon cable had to break anyway, that was about the best possible way that could break. Now, another thing I'm somewhat unsure of is whether or not it will boot without the hold switch and volume dial in place. I'm not really sure, because knowing Apple, it could go either way. It could either, just completely ignore that, or it could be pissed and, like, scream at you and be like, hey, something's not right. But there's really no good way of finding that out. So, let's... Oh, yeah, I forgot. the front is like clipped on with all, like, see, there's a clip there. You have to like unclip it again. Seriously, how many freaking times do I have to unclip this case piece? This might be another have to do off camera thing. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Oh no, here we go. I think my strategy is working actually. I think I can just. So what I'm doing here is just kind of. Man, that really doesn't like doing what I want it to. Maybe I have to use one of these. Let's see. Is that our problem? Was that just a little too thick for it? Yep, looking like the answer to that is a resounding yes. That piece was just a little too thick. Not that it's helping all that much, actually. I really don't like it being stuck around where the screen is. It's just making me afraid that I'm going to break the screen, which I really don't want to have to replace. Like, replacing a headphone jack, okay, whatever, that's easy. Yeah, I think you can still get those brand new. Like, from Apple, even. But having to get a new screen, like, you can get new screens, people make them, but I question their quality. Okay, this is going to be an off-camera thing. I can't do this on camera. Well, I think Apple pulled every annoying trick in the book to keep this thing together. Even the front half was attached to this half by glue. Like, really, Apple? You had to do that? Like, talk about uncool. Well, either way, we have now successfully liberated the iPod, and yeah, look at that. There's more glue. That's, I think, is supposed to keep the click wheel from moving around. Yes. Okay. Oh, great. Looks like I have to pull the display out, too. Oh, I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to have to take the display out. Oh, geesh. That's less than ideal. That's just supposed to pop up, yeah? Oh, no, you just slide it. Oh, that's weird. Okay. How do you shot web? Oh, geesh. Okay. Oh, okay, that came out a lot easier than I thought. Oh, that was scary. I almost dropped the screen, but no. Here's the screen. Screen. Okay. Oh, boy. All I know is I am glad that I'm not, repeat, not doing this. Like, replacing the click wheel for the other one that I'm doing, because holy shit. Every piece of this has been a pain in the ass. Okay. Are there screws holding this in? Oh, there's oh. Oh. Oh, no, I dropped it. Come back. Oh, there's screws here. Henry better frickin' appreciate all the work I'm putting in right now, because holy shit. This sucks. Like, this is the worst. Now it says just carefully pry it. Okay, come on. There you go. Look at that. Completely stripped down. This is all an iPod is. This is all the brains of it right here. Amazing. Well, let's get the stupid click wheel out. And move the click wheel, use the spudger. Okay, so yep, it's another clip. Oh, no it's not. Okay, come on, get out. Get out. I'd like to be able to reuse this if possible. I'd like to have this for spare parts if possible, so hopefully that didn't damage anything, taking that out. Man. Guys. I do not, repeat, do not recommend this as a project for anybody, frankly. This is such a colossal pain in the ass. The customization options are cool, but I have to ask, are they really worth all this aggravation? Like, oh, seriously, this is like disgustingly annoying. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that I am fully invested in this project at this point, like, financially, I probably would have thrown in the towel and said, fuck it, I'm not doing it. Because it's just that annoying. Oh, and look, they put a little bit of adhesive on here, which I can't get off because these gloves are too awkward. Come on. Come on, paper. Come on, adhesive paper. I've got all day. Don't bend the connector, geesh. Oh, there we go. That's where you're supposed to pull. Okay. Yeah, frankly, just wow. Just wow. Well, at the very least, the new click wheel's in place, and it should be okay. A little bit of minor plastic scarring, which probably isn't all that big of an issue, really. Yeah, okay. And check it out. Blue center button. Because, you know, Henry is the blue man. Okay. That at least feels good. Oh, my God. Okay. Now then, we have to get... Hold on a minute. How does this work? Okay, I think it's supposed to rest like this on top of it. Right? Or does it actually go like... Oh, no, it goes like that. Okay. So it rests on top like that. Okay, I see. Let's get the screws back in before something else happens. Oh. Yeah, I hope you guys were ready for a whinge fest of a video, because this has seriously just been me whinging at this whole time. Because, oh man. Every little piece of this is just frustrating. I'm going to have to order another headphone jack. You know, exactly the thing I didn't want to have to do for this. Well, at least that's back in place. Okay. Let me look at how much it is to get another one. Actually, I'm still on the right thing. Where's the headphone jack? Lock switch. Thin white. Yep, this is a thin one. I don't really care if it's new or used. So used, yeah, that's fine. Do I need the screws? Yeah, I think I do. 12 bucks plus however much shipping is going to be. Let's see how much shipping is. Great, I have to put in all my information. Be right back. Wonderful. $16 later, and a new headphone jack has been ordered. Henry had better appreciate this for all the freaking aggravation that this is causing me. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, well, check out the blue front, though. That actually looks really nice. I'm actually very happy with how the parts in general look. I'm more just dismayed at the general things that have decided to go wrong on this little adventure, as I'm sure you can probably tell. I'll store away this black part for future usage. Who knows? Maybe it'll be used. Same with the button and the click wheel. Who knows? Maybe I'll need them someday. I'll probably find a better container for those before I put them up for good. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta put the screen back in place. Is it gonna fall off again? Please don't fall off again. That was scary. Okay. Okay. Yes. There we go. Okay. I'm trying to be very careful to not get dust on this stupid screen here. I don't want dust on it, and I don't want to drop it. Neither one of those would be good. Okay, come on. Okay, get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. Whew. It's in. And a little bit of the plastic retention broke. That's okay. I think that should be fine. I think I had a laptop where a similar problem happened. Okay. Screen is still mostly clean. Let's just give it a little wipe. At the very least, I've done nothing to get fingerprints on it, so I think it should be okay. Now I just got to get this foam piece out like that, and oh geez, is it really that scratched? Well, that's horrible. I hope that's just like a piece of plastic. It's not actually going to look like that. I can't tell because of the gloves. Oh man. Why is it so scratched? That's horrible. Oh man. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to take off my gloves for a minute. Oh, geez. Oh. Oh, okay. Tell me there's some kind of screen protector on here. Really? Really? Seriously? And here I was just praising the quality of these parts. Oh, geez, my nail's fucked. Oh, man. Yeah, here I was just praising the quality of these parts, and then look at this. That is so scratched. There's like a bunch of vertical lines, and what on earth? Oh, man. Sheesh. Well, I hope that it's not like super visible when it's on. Let me try cleaning it and see if that helps any. Nope, that doesn't seem to have done a thing. And I can't imagine it just sitting down for like a second would have caused that. Hold on, where's the other one actually? Let me look at the other one of these. I won't show it to you guys for obvious reasons, because it's, you know, a future project that you will see eventually, but... Oh no, this one's the same way. Okay, so they just always have those lines. Maybe it's not visible when the screen's on or something. I hope that's the case. Otherwise, I might be making an RMA call on these. Because that, to me, isn't so great, mate. At the very least... Oh, no, it didn't line up right. Come on, get back off. Okay. Get off. Gotta fix the click wheel. Okay, so yeah, the trickiest part here is just getting the click wheel to stay where it's supposed to be, roughly. Alright, come on. No, that corner keeps popping out. Okay, I think that's it right there. Yes, that's it. Look at that. Blue click wheel, blue iPod face. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put all the screws in now. Okay. At the very least, on this project, I can say the hard part is over. And I can say that with confidence. The hard part is done. The part that I was dreading the most has concluded. Seriously, you guys have no idea how much I was not looking forward to opening this thing. And I knew that was going to be the hardest part of it. And I knew that something like this was going to happen. I mean, like, look at that. I knew, just absolutely knew from the minute this project was proposed that that was going to happen. Not specifically that per se, but, you know, something of equal devastation was going to happen. And frankly, I was 100% right. On a side note, I am happy I wore the gloves throughout that entire procedure, because while I was doing that, one of these blade tools actually, like when I was, you know, holding the iPod like this, it actually slipped and went, and these things are sharp, especially on the corners. So I'm very glad that got the glove and not my hand, because, oof. On another video that I'm working on right now that is definitely not going to be ready before this one, I cut my middle finger. You can kind of see the cut there. It's healed up quite nicely, but I did in fact cut my middle finger. And that cut was from zip ties, because I had to sever a zip tie in order to get a bundle of cables loose. Seriously, don't use bloody zip ties, guys. There's no reason for that. Ay. Okay. All in. Okay. So, half the pod is done. Oh, it is a screen protector. Son of a bitch, it is a screen protector. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was weird. Okay. 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 Yep, I think we're good. Kind of a rough-looking charge port. Well, should be okay either way. And I know for a fact that that charge port roughness was not caused by me, so that's good. And I can at least get this charge port cover out of the otherwise busted bottom half. At the very least, I don't gotta buy another one of those. Shit. Because needless to say, somebody will probably charge like $10 just for this stupid little piece of plastic. Like seriously, this little piece right here. Somebody's probably charging $10 on eBay for that. Very annoyed that I still have to replace the headphone jack, but hey, it happens, I suppose. At the very least, there are still a good stockpile of them. And I just went ahead and ordered new... Really? Hang on a second, I'm trying to get that lined up there. There we go. Yeah, I just went ahead and ordered new screws, too, for it. Because I did not feel like trying to pull the screws out of that twisted heap of metal. Now I'm kind of regretting my decision to not get the... Because we had the option when buying these to have that little piece of plastic down here and the headphone jack already in it. And me and my big mouth went, oh no, don't waste money on that. I'll just transplant the old ones. Really regretting that decision now. But it is what it is. And I suppose I know for next time, which God forbid there's ever a next time of one of these. Well, there's going to be at least one more next time. I know that for a fact, but God forbid there's any additional next times. Because, oof, I really, really don't want to have to do another one of these. Can you tell this wasn't a fun project? And you know, it's not even like once I got inside of it, everything was actually not that bad. It was just the process of getting into this stupid thing that just made it so annoying. Like, seriously, what were you thinking, Apple? Okay, I'm not sure how this is supposed to go in. So let me see real quick. Go to Elite Obsolete. I think they have tutorials for how all their stuff works. So let me look at how the battery is supposed to go. Battery, expanded capacity, thin model, extended capacity. Okay. Yep. Okay, how does that go in? Oh, it's a video. Okay, we're gonna pause real quick while I watch this. Okay, bad news. Basically, the battery won't fit with this, which a little bit of a shame, gotta say. Unfortunately for Henry, it means he's gonna have to order a smaller battery, because apparently, and I do mean apparently, it just straight up doesn't work. Damn, yeah, that damage to my nail is really bugging me. Yeah, unfortunately for Henry, the only way that it'll fit for some reason is with the quad, which, yeah, we didn't buy a quad. But it's weird that it doesn't work, because it looks like it should. Yeah, I'm not going to fasten that down yet, but see, it goes in like that, and then see, yeah, because that'll go in there, that'll come up, I don't know, maybe it will fit? I don't know, did I misunderstand something in the video? Hang on, I might have to look at the video again real quick.
Just why. It's up and it fits and it works. Kind of difficult to brand. It's with the actually, when I originally found this out, I thought a good piece of advice would be to rely on the orientation of the text on the battery. However, we found that's unreliable and probably should not be followed. It is pretty much impossible to know the camera a little bit. The only battery that will fit in a thin backplate with an iFlash solo configuration is the square 2000 milliamp hour battery. Just like that. You will need to adhere this battery to the backplate. I like to secure the SD card with some captain's tape. Now, obviously, when we move to a thick backplate like such.
Yep. Okay, that confirms it. I'm gonna have to go tell Hunter the bad news. So I guess stay tuned for when more parts come in. It's hard drive. Okay, so a little bit of a mid-break, or maybe this will be at the end of the video. Haven't decided yet. We have ordered appropriate replacement battery, but I kind of want to hook this in anyway and see if the old hard drive has any life left in it. And joining me out here is none other than Henry.
Yes.
Say hi, Henry.
Hello. Gotta love it when websites just don't actually tell you anything and then they're very unhelpful.
Yeah, because like the way that it was phrased would imply that it would work, but I only found out that it wasn't the right one through a YouTube video. Like,
Yeah, apparently they had a warning underneath all their contact information in literally so small a font that I cannot read it on a computer without zooming in. So thanks for that.
well, either way, we're gonna see if it'll let me turn this thing on without a headphone jack
So why can't I get started?
and with the wrong battery installed. Well, I shouldn't say wrong battery, it's just this battery isn't ideal for this iPod is all. Because it won't fit in the back case, which I think is funny. Yep. And we're mostly just doing this to see if the original hard drive has any life to it whatsoever. What do you think, Henry? Do you think it has any life in it?
I'm sure it'll work.
I'm not so sure. I think it's dead. I think it's a dead drive, Jim.
Again, I don't think that those things ever truly die, so...
I've seen it happen. I know they do. It may not be super common, but I do, in fact, know that they die.
Eh. Seriously, though, why is their website not working? Eh. Very useful.
Okay, I think the battery's in enough. I'm going to try plugging it into me PC here, and we'll see if it does anything.
Are we arming the Nug?
Yes, we are. Oh boy, more DankPods references. Hey, yeah, look at that. Screen is fine.
Oh, is that chipped?
No, it's actually a screen protector.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, I'm keeping it on until I'm done working on it so I don't scratch up the screen.
Yeah,
but,
I was like, holy crap.
yeah, I thought that looked really bad, and the other one looked that way too. And then when that appeared, I was like, oh, it's a screen protector. That's why.
Yeah, I was like, holy crap. Also, the screen itself is like, what did they do to the poor thing? Were they rubbing it back and forth across a table for a few minutes?
Again, that's the screen protector.
No, I know. I'm just saying that screen protector went through hell. What were they doing to the poor boy?
Let's see. I can't tell. Is the hard drive even... Oh, yep, look at that. That's a dead drive. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay. I was... Oh, and hey, look at that. The battery works, even though it's not the right one.
I know, that's really weird, too, that it's like, oh, hey.
There we go.
Battery's just not gonna work.
Well, at the very least, we know for sure this is dead, and I can get rid of it because it is dead. The Sharpie looks pretty dead too. Throw that away as well. I'll be taking this to the hard drive shredder at work.
Hard drive shredder?
Yeah, we have a bin of old hard drives that every month or so a company comes and shreds all the hard drives.
Oh, I was kind of hoping that you guys had like a big, basically furnace, but for iPod shredding. Or not iPod, hard drive shredding, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, it's basically just a big trash can. And then when it gets full, our contracted company comes. They put all the hard drives in like this big metal shredder. And it just gets rid of everything at once. Now for the iFlash board, which I have no doubts works.
And then watch that one also just like not turn on at all.
So let me put the incorrect battery back in for the time
Oh, that one's
being.
the thick one too. It's not even the thin version.
I figured I'd give it a shot before it ends up in the other iPod.
Yeah.
Oh, I spoiled that future project I kept alluding to.
Ooh. Too bad that the thick battery looks like it should fit too, which is really weird to me.
Oh yeah, look at that. Use iTunes to restore. Yes! Alright.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch over to screen recording. Okay, welcome back. Yep, you can see the magic now. Illusion broken. I'm sorry. We're going to plug in the iPod because it is in fact working. And we'll open iTunes and see if iTunes feels like restoring it. Alright, come on. Oh, it's not installed? Oh, okay, let's fix that. I can't believe I didn't have iPod support enabled. That's really weird. Why would it not be there by default? Is it downloading? I can't tell. Hello? Let's try that again. I'm not sure what happened there. Yep, okay. Is it not going to offer to let me install that software again?
Nope.
Oh, that's why. It's this stupid cable, I think. I think I need a new iPod cable out here.
Probably.
Let's see. Come on. Okay to disconnect. I don't want to disconnect it. There we go. Yep, okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Shoot, I don't think it's gonna work. I think I need a new iPod cable. Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes with a new cable. Okay, found it. As it turns out, I had exactly one of these left. And it's the old locking kind. And while I was looking for it, I found a bunch of other stuff too. Including... Yes, that's a solid connection. Including a bunch of laptop hard drives I'm going to have to look at later. Yes! Restore iPod. Yes! Next, agree. Oh boy, okay. So it did download the software to interface with iPods. It just... Oh, yep, there it goes. So I'm guessing it downloaded the software okay. It's just that cable was too unstable, and so it wasn't acting like there was anything connected. Alright, interesting. Well, either way, it's working just fine now, so I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, I found a bunch of SATA laptop drives. No idea why they were all up there. And then I found another webcam. Which, oh boy, this webcam is probably crusty. I think I got this from my mom a long time ago. And she hasn't used it in an equally long time. So, hey, that's fun. Okay, I think it did it. I think it's restored. Let me look at the front. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. Why does it have that red X of doom? No. No, do not have the red X of doom. That's not good. We don't like that. Alright, come on. Yes, okay. It's loading. It's loading. Oh, the suspense is killing me. Oh, it boot looped. Ah, no, it boot looped. Why did it boot loop? Why are you doing that, iPod? You're scaring me. scaring me, iPod. Yes! Yes! I saw the welcome screen! Yes! Yes! iPod! Oh, where does it show up? Where is it supposed to show up? Yes! Welcome to your new iPod! Oh, get started. Wait a minute, only 127 gigs? What? That's not right. 127 gigs? Is that why that message about you need to format it keeps popping up? That's interesting. Allow me to do some research real quick. This particular model of iPod only supports 128 gigabytes. So give me my 400 gig. Come on. There it is. So if that's the case, fortunately I do have a few 128 gig SD cards, but like, man, really? That's it? Seriously? So I guess this was a 6th gen. What about this one that I have? Is this a 7th? How do you know if it's a 6th or 7th gen? Let me Google real quick. Because, oh man, that really sucks. And that was yet another limitation that I wasn't aware of. So, hey! Unfortunately, Henry's not getting 400 gigs, I'll tell you that right now. Ugh. That really sucks. Man, this has just been a bad day for Henry's iPod project. Like, let me tell you. First, that stupid headphone jack comes off. Then, all this other nonsense just keeps happening. And it can only... Like, what? Okay, hold on a minute. Let me look at my other iPod. Model number A1238. A1238. iPod with video 5th generation. You have got to be joking. Okay. No, that can't possibly be right. That can't possibly be right. A1238. 160. Late 2009. USB. So I can't tell. I guess that would make it a 6th gen? No, that can't possibly be right. Because look, right here, it's got to be a 7th gen. It's got to be. There's no way it's not. There's no freaking way it's not. Okay. That's lame. For whatever reason, the 6th gen classic just has a lower... Okay. Okay, so they have the same model number. Okay, so I think probably... Oh, the manufacture date is probably the giveaway. Which I don't... 2007. Uh-oh. Oh, last three characters of the serial number will be... Why am I... Oh, shit! Okay. Shit. Okay. Well, what was the original serial number on this? Oh god, I can't even read that. It's so worn out. Yeah, this iPod is fucked. Okay. Damn it! Damn it. Oh man, that sucks. I'm so sorry, Henry. Well, I'm just gonna plug this in without a battery. I don't think it matters at this point, but... Oh, man. This just keeps getting more and more annoying for you by the minute, I know. Yeah, I think it needs a battery plugged in. It won't even show up on the PC without a battery. Okay. Actually, where's that old battery? I haven't clipped the leads or anything, so that should still be useful. At the very least for this, nothing else. Hey, what do you know? That dead-ass battery is still good for one thing. And that is bringing this piece of shit to life. Wow, yeah, I can't believe that. That is extremely frustrating. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Henry. I am so sorry. Well, at the very least, you're going to have a very pimped out 128 gigabyte iPod. At the very least, that will be true. Let's try and get this thing into recovery mode. Come on. Well, I guess I'll let it charge for a minute. Wow, okay. So, that's disappointing. I'm going to go tell Henry of the disappointing discovery I just made. Okay, so if you haven't noticed, look, the desk is different. I put a mat down. Yay! So thank you Five Below for having these in stock. Not sponsored, by the way. I bought this with my own $5. I figured this would be a little more pleasing to look at than the grainy wood of before, or I guess as it kind of doesn't come through very well, the blurry wood of before. So, continuing from where we were before, we gotta finish this. I had to put it in a bag until all the parts arrived because, geesh, that took forever. I'm not, not super mad at the company or anything. It's more just like a sheesh. Could that have taken any longer? And I think it's dead. Yeah, battery is toast. Alright, let's charge it up real quick. Ooh, do I want to use this? Well, I kind of want to make sure it's formatted first. I don't remember if I... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's probably fine, actually. Yeah, so I think what happened... Yeah, okay, so we did in fact... Oh, look how pretty that is on the back. That is beautiful. Again, thank you to Elite Obsolete for selling these. Seriously, these things are nice. Super happy about that. And look, I got a new headphone jack to replace the one I goofed. And there's screws in there too. They're very tiny, but there are screws in there, I promise. There we go. So, now that we have all the necessary parts, let's finish putting this thing together. I know, at last, finally. Now, it looks like the color scheme's not going to be an exact match, which is okay. I don't think that'll be a huge deal. Yeah, so I just have to figure out how this goes in, and we're good. Yeah, so definitely goes in like that. Oh, screw came off. Okay, that's a third screw. So there was 3 screws in here. I thought there was only 2. All right, not a big deal, I suppose. They very clearly did just take this out of a existing iPod. They didn't even remove the tape fully. I don't know whether or not to dock them points for that, because honestly, I feel like I would have done the same. Especially if I was dealing with the same volume of customers that they probably deal with. Okay. And they made these screws so tiny. Oh, this is gonna stress me out like nobody's business until this is done. Seriously, man. I don't know who on the Apple engineering team was like, yes, let's use impossibly tiny screws to secure parts. Okay, you know what? I think I'm actually going to take that screw back. So take that screw back. Thank you. I think I'm going to secure the headphone jack first, because that is seriously getting in my way. Cramping my style. Uh-oh, another screw. Where did you come from? Worst part is, I don't know. Oh, I see. Okay, so the headphone jack goes like that. Okay. Let me pull up the how-to guide. Let's see. Oh, it should be in... Yeah, here we go. Ipod Classic Repair. Aha. Good thing this is very documented. Otherwise, I would be so lost. You have no idea. Okay. Seriously, that's so rude. Going through with a big-ass car for no reason. Like, man. Could you just not? Okay. I just want to know. I just want to know. Okay, there we go. 2 black Phillips screws on the headphone jack. Okay, so 2 of these black ones go to the headphone jack. And again, very good thing I got new screws, because I'm positive the original ones for this are long lost in the ether of the garage. Again, that wasn't on purpose, that wasn't intentional, that's just kind of how it worked out. I'm sure you guys know how that goes. Okay, that did nothing. Was it just not aligned or something? Okay. I'll tell you, this is really making me dread the next time I'm going to have to do this, because I'm saying it now, this is not the last iPod you're going to see me work on this channel. Heck, this isn't even the last iPod of this same model that I will be working on this channel. So look forward to me torturing myself in that video next. And I really want to get this one done. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Holy crap, what the heck? Okay, is my screwdriver too big or something? I don't think so. I think that's the right size. I wish I could take the rest of the ribbon off while I work on this, because I think where I'm getting tripped up is the rest of this assembly is like getting in my way. Okay. That's got to be it. Tell me that's in. Oh, yes, that's in. Okay, finally. Finally. One screw in. 2 more to go. Okay, here goes the next one. Curiously, the iFixit guide suggests that you take the hold switch, or you put the hold switch in first. I'm not going to do that. Mostly because I think doing the smaller, more finicky thing first is going to make it a lot easier in the long run than trying to deal with... That worked? Shit. Okay, there's like this plate to the side. I have no idea what the purpose of this plate is. Okay, it's supposed to be bent up apparently, but it's not. It's not staying where it's supposed to go. Have I mentioned before that I like the design of older Apple products so much better than things of this age and newer? Because I was back when Apple actually, you know, considered that maybe, just maybe, people would want to fix their own stuff that they paid lots of money for. And not that, oh, hey, our hit MP3 player is going to be a completely disposable commodity that nobody will care about in 5 years' time because we've declared it so. Seriously, folks, right to repair. We got to get that in law because it's ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, too, is I don't even know how I can convey how difficult getting this screw lined up is. Because every time it looks like it's lined up and it doesn't go in, I'm just left scratching my head like, what am I doing that's not right here? Because I can feel it. I can feel the screw latching in place. I don't think that's the problem. Okay, I'm going to try a little bit of tape on this side part here so it stays in place. Just got a tape dispenser out here, so this will be its first use. Alright, that was way too big of a piece, but it'll work. Since I just want to keep it out of the way while I line that up. Okay. Is that it? Ah. Oh, so happy. Seriously, so happy that this screwdriver is magnetic. That at least takes some of the stress off. Okay, I'm going to try this other black screw, because maybe that's just the wrong one. I don't know. At this point, I just want this to work. Every time. I don't understand why it's not lining up. Is it too low? Does it need to be raised? I can't even tell because any minor adjustment completely changes it. I will say this is definitely a lesson learned for next time. And that is next time I am paying the extra, you know, $15 or whatever it was to have them put this part in for me. Because frankly, this is far more difficult than I imagined it would be. Like, I knew it was going to involve these tiny screws. I was prepared to deal with that. I was even, to a certain extent, prepared for it to be an incredibly fiddly process. You know, possibly even rivaling how fiddly it was to just get the damn thing open. What I could not have possibly imagined was that it would be this difficult. Was that I'd be spending this inordinate amount of time just trying to get the headphone jack in place. Especially with the fact that I can't seem to get it lined up. You know? And it's weird because there's no reason why it should be like this. And I can't just say screw it and move on because it's necessary for when the headphone goes in. It's going to like push down on this and it's going to knock it out of alignment. I'm going to try a different screwdriver. Is this a tri-wing? No, that's not a tri-wing. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, shit. I did not just drop that, did I? Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. I dropped a screw. As you may have guessed from my reaction, I don't know how much of that I'm going to leave in or if the mic even picked it up, but that was not good. In fact, that was a very bad thing to have happened. I want to look at the... Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to have to make a decision here about what to do. Because I'm pretty sure I can take out one of these side screws here and use it. In fact, I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to attempt to use one of these as a replacement. Losing that screw was painful. I think I have to explain why. Oh, it's just... I can't tell if that's going in the right angle or what is happening there. Because it feels like that should be it. Okay, I'm going to try using my phone for a little bit of a macro lens so I can see what exactly is happening here. Okay, it looks like I'm too low. No. Okay, that's just not working. And I don't quite understand why. Okay, I'm going to try taking the headphone jack out again. I'm going to try just running a screw through that thread and see if maybe the problem is the thread. Like maybe it wasn't cut properly or something and it needs the screw to go through at once. Because if this is a defective back half... Okay, yeah, no, that goes in just fine. See? No screw falling out. We're good. So I don't understand why, as soon as I introduce the headphone jack, it just doesn't want to go in. So I just have to kind of align it as well as I can. The only other thing I can think is maybe putting the side screw in first caused it to be misaligned. That's the only other working theory I have. But man, that is like no thread at all on the other side of that. Man, Apple, these tolerances are insane. These are absolutely insane. These are masochistic tolerances, Apple. Masochistic. Like, I have no idea what could have possessed anybody to think this is an okay design. Impossibly tiny screws. Which, I don't know, I'm almost thinking that this doesn't have enough thread to, you know, go in there and actually secure it. Because it's like, I kind of feel it. Oh my god, I finally got it. Ha! Ah! Ah! Oh no, I didn't get it. Oh, this is so frustrating. Okay, maybe I actually will take iFixit's advice and go for the lock switch first, which is what they recommend. And I was like, oh, that's a stupid idea. Why would you go for that first? But I think I might have played myself in trying to do that. Perhaps I let my ambition get the better of me. Okay, so yeah, that ought to go there. Sorry about that. We recently had part of our fence replaced, and the man who did the labor wanted his paycheck. Completely understandable. It just so happened I was out here doing my own silly little thing. So it ended up working well. Okay. That isn't lining up correctly. Why? Okay. So there's... I'm going to attempt to show you this, but on here, there's a peg right next to the little screw hole. And of course, this camera doesn't want to focus on it, but there's like a tiny peg that has to line up into a tiny hole down here. And just trying to get this lined up is... wow. I guess there really is no good answer as to where you should start when putting this piece back in. Because, like, you could put in... there we go. You can put in the headphone jack first, which is just completely obnoxious and insists on not going in properly. Or you could put in the hold switch first and try to get that miraculous lining up that it requires. And yeah, similarly to the headphone jack, the screw just does not want to go in. And I still have no idea why. Okay. Yeah, it really does just seem like these screws aren't quite long enough. Which is weird, because they're the screws that came with them. You'd think they'd be sized correctly. Is that in? No, that's not. Because it pops right back out. Okay. At least in the hold switch's case, because of the way it like snapped in, I think it's a little low. I think the problem is I just have to raise it up a smidge to get the... oh shit, okay. It's okay. That was not as disastrous of an oh shit as last time, where I actually dropped it. Okay. 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 Yeah, I don't know how. Almost feels like, in a weird way, no, it's still not. Get out of here, headphone jack. Oh my god. Yeah, it's still just like. Okay, so I think I can kind of adjust it a little and force it. No, that's clearly not working. Okay. Now I gotta look at the other one. Oh, of course, the screw holes aren't there because they got ripped out. Useless. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because see, I lift it a little bit and it looks like it lines up better. Yeah, see, I think maybe the problem is that this piece here is just like. And I think this is probably the fault of the reproduction case and not the original parts or screws, but it's just not quite lining up the way it's supposed to. I'm going to try using my flashlight here to see if I can. Yeah, I can't quite. Because it's weird. I can kind of feel the thread trying to grip something. But in this case, it almost feels like maybe it's to the side. Okay, so if I do that. Okay. Okay, I think maybe that will work. Okay. I'm watching it, and yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Did I seriously just... Easy breaths. Easy breaths. Okay. That was a load of horse shit. Seriously. Okay. And see, the other problem too is I'm trying to find where. Oh, okay, I found it. Oh my god, I actually found one of them. Okay. Oh wait, I think I found the other one. Never mind. That's just a little bit of solder. But hey, I actually recovered that screw that fell. Okay, I'm going to pop that back out because clearly that's not lined up right. Except it doesn't want to come out. There we go. Okay, so same thing with the other side. I'm going to try putting the screw in and see if it just goes in the thread normally. which, yes, to its credit, it does. Doesn't super well, but it does. Though also, I think, to be fair, that's not really the way it was intended to go in, so whatever. So you gotta kind of line that up, and then when that screw hole is lined up, it should pop into place. Oh, you know, I think that's gotta go to unlock, actually. And okay. And now will that go in? Of course not. Why won't you go in? I really wish. Okay, you know what? Where's the tape? Give me another strip of tape here. I'm just going to hold all of this in place so it doesn't move, because it is so annoying that every time I'm trying to straighten out this one piece, every other frickin' piece on here feels the need to move with it. Okay. So, I don't know, maybe it needs to go there. Now, I'm sorry the commentary at this point in the video hasn't been super interesting. It's mostly been me complaining about it, but, I mean, seriously, this is the kind of repair that scares people off of trying to do their own repairs, and for good reason. This is annoying, this is tedious, this is not a fun repair by any means. This is the kind of thing that Apple does to intentionally discourage people from fixing their stuff, so you're forced to buy new stuff. And Apple's not the only company guilty of that, by the way. It's just, this is an Apple product, so I'm going to pick on Apple. And pick on them I shall. Oh, okay, so I found one of the original screws that fell, but not the... Okay, whatever. I'm going to try putting the side screw in first and see... Okay, and once again, the one on the side is lined up perfectly, but the one at the top is not. What is the story here? I don't know, is it just the wrong screw? Did I somehow get sent the wrong screws? That can't be. Can it? Is that what's wrong here? Oh, you bastard. Yeah, okay, that really just does not want to go where it should be going. Unfortunately, yeah, I can't figure out. Okay, I've done something. I popped half of it out. Okay, that's not really what I wanted to do, but can I get it back in place, maybe? Okay. I'm gonna have to take that other screw out, aren't I? It's times like this I wish I had a GoPro, so I could like stick it on my head and you guys could kind of get a view of what I'm seeing. Maybe that's something I'll get in the future for these, because I feel like you guys are kind of missing out when you don't have my point of view, and instead my head just blocks the whole frickin' screen. Is that it? No, it's not close to it. Wait a minute. Okay. So it's lined up. I can feel it's lined up. I can even feel the threads trying to go in. But guess what it's not doing? If you guess not going in, you're correct. So what happens if I try to take one of these, like the silver one here, and put it up there instead? Yeah, that goes in. So I'm almost wondering if maybe these black screws they sent me are the wrong screws. Like maybe something got messed up along the way, and I just got the completely wrong ones. Oh, and look, the black screw works on that side, even though the iFixit guide said it was supposed to be the opposite. Okay, hold switches in. God, okay. Hold switch is now fully in. Now we're going to try for the headphone jack. And I do mean try. Because this, so far, has proven to me that even the guide from the people who are supposed to be the experts on this is not entirely correct. Or I don't know, maybe it is, and maybe it's literally just how this shell is molded. Like, for all I know, it could just be the fact that this is an aftermarket shell, and the screw tolerances are a little different. That's possible, but if that's the case, then that kind of pisses me off even more at the fact that Elite Obsolete, for, you know, as great as they are, didn't choose to include any kind of instructions with this. Kind of just went, yeah, figure it out. And somebody will probably comment, oh, they're on the website. And if they are, that's great. But if that's the case, you know, some documentation, even an email, because they have my email, even an email reminding me that the instructions are there would have been nice. That's all I'm saying. But again, they're not entirely to blame for this. I'd say 90% of the blame on how difficult this is goes directly to the fruit man, well, former fruit man himself, Apple Computer Corporation, who have made it their life's mission to make repairing their products a hell for anyone and everyone. Why is that their life's mission? I don't know, maybe they're just assholes. At this point in the repair, I'm starting to get really agitated, which is not a good sign. The last time I got this agitated at a repair, oh my god, I freaking hate this thing so much. It won't stay in place. It will not stay. And I can't tape it down either, because every time I try to do that, it moves something else, or it's just not aligned properly, or any other number of stupid things. Oh my god. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this. Okay. Is that working? No. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that at least one screw in this set is the incorrect size. And unfortunately, it looks like the one that might have been correct, I dropped. Unless this one just goes in, which it does not. Okay, so I'm going to put this one back in here, although I don't think that's the original screw for there. Yeah, no, it's not. It doesn't even fit. Okay. So I'm going to try taking out the other middle one, since really it doesn't need those. those, especially now that it's, you know, solid state powered. Back during, you know, when it had a mechanical drive, those probably would have been way more important, but... Or maybe the thread just won't fit. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to put that back. Okay, I'm going to have to give a think about this for a minute. Fortunately, I have this. Screws in this container. So I need something that's around this size, that impossibly tiny size right there, but a little longer. And with the variety of screws in here, I'm hoping that I'll have something that comes close to that. Okay. Oh, and to answer your question, these were just collected from various bits and bobs over the years. To be completely honest with you, I have no idea where at least 90% of these came from. Okay, all those are way too big. Next dump. And honestly, this is kind of my go-to method when I need screws for something. Is I'll open this up, and I'll take a good look at the screws in here and see if there's anything at all that I could even fudge to be correct. Because frankly, even a close approximation can be okay as long as it fits. Fortunately, it's not looking promising so far. So I have kind of a bad feeling about this. Let me take a peek in here and see if I see anything. Yeah, I think all these are going to be too big. Okay, this might take some consideration on what my next move should be. Because it has to be a really frickin' tiny screw. And the problem with that is it's such a specific size. I wish I could find that one that dropped earlier. Although, that one definitely wasn't the right size. See, I'm trying to think, is there anything I have around here that might have had screws that would fit this? Because, let's face it, most things can do without one little screw. I think something like a 3DS would work for this. Not like screws like on this battery door, but, you know, like on the case, they have these really tiny screws. Hang on. Is there anything in here that might work? Well, these are tiny. Some of these are tiny, but none of them are tiny enough. So no, I don't think that will work. Okay. Alright, I'm going to rack my brain for a minute. Think about something. Something that might have a screw that would fit this. And again, it has to be impossibly tiny. You know, it's got to be one of these puny little things. Well, now maybe I have something in this box. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting anything in there. Okay. So, seeing as this is the case, I think we have a decision to make. And I wish I had a pair of corded headphones out here. Oh wait, I do have things that are the same size. instance. Oh god, what the? No idea what's going on there. Ha! Okay, so this is, you know, breakout, but it will fit. I want to see how not having that screw... Oh, yeah, that's a big difference. It kind of needs that. But I'm almost wondering if maybe this is the answer I need. Like, maybe I need that to keep it aligned while I try to use this. Maybe the problem here was an alignment issue the whole time. Well, fingers crossed that this is what was needed. Oh, it's so close. Oh, geez, it's so close. Okay. Oh, it's not even funny how close this is, guys. It's too short. This screw is too short. That's the whole problem, is that it's too short to fit. Okay, 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 okay. The old twisted piece of metal, I think it's still in my trash bag. Let me see if I can find that. So glad I didn't take out the trash yet, because today was trash day, so if I did, it'd just be gone now. But because I didn't, we might have a chance of finding that. Unless I threw it somewhere else. Come on, it's gotta be in here somewhere. It's definitely not that hinge. Definitely not there. No, there's so much junk in here. Oh, there's so much junk in here. Oh, jeez, okay. 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 I'm not seeing it. No, I'm not seeing it. Maybe I threw it away somewhere else. If I threw it away anywhere else, it's definitely gone by now. I mean, that's not even a question at this point. Shoot. Okay, so it's not in the trash bag. And for the record, yes, I will be taking out that trash bag today. Part from an SP kit. Okay. Yeah, there's got to be something I can use around here. There's got to be something. Yeah, that's definitely going to be too big, but I'm going to try it. Because honestly, at this point, I'm so desperate for a solution that I'm willing to try something as insane as that. Yeah, as predicted, the thread's going in. It worked. Okay, no it didn't. Let me see if I can get that to go in. So if I can force that in, then it won't have mattered. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay. Nope, definitely not going to work there. Alright, that sucks. Maybe I can pop off one of these battery screws here. Use it. Because, like I said, I'm pretty sure the issue is simply that the screw isn't long enough. So if I can get something that makes the screw longer, that should work. I have to do it without destroying my fingers. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, looking at that, I think the thread might be right. There we go. Actually, that's also probably way too big. Let's try it. What else do I got to lose at this point, right? Okay, fine, I'll get the other one. Why? There we go. There we go. Ever so slightly bigger screwdriver. Okay. And my phone's starting to pop again. And I'm just like, dude, chill. I'm busy. Can't you see I'm fixing iPods? Did that work? Seriously? Yeah, that's solid. Yeah. There's a little bit of give, but I think I can fix that with a little more screwing. Yeah, there's just a little more give than I would like on that. So honestly, as long as nothing's like continually pushing down on that, that's fine. Okay, I think we might actually have our answer there. In the form of a DSi battery cover screw. Hey, you know what? At this point, I'm willing to take it. Like, seriously, guys, I can't even begin to tell you what a colossal pain this has been. I do not, and I have to repeat this, but I 100% do not recommend this as a first-time project. Well, forget a first-time project. I don't recommend this as a project for almost anyone. Because, sheesh. Oh. Oh. Okay. The one positive I can think of is that we're done. That was it. That was by and away the hardest part of this install. Like, without a doubt, that was the hardest thing that we had to do. Because now I can take off the... Use the other one. Because now I can take off the case screws here. And we can get the headphone jack installed. And we can put the new battery in. This lovely square one, which apparently is the only one that'll work with it. And people feel the need to ride obnoxious vehicles. Very obnoxious vehicles. But yeah, it's just... This is such a pain. I think all of you should consider yourselves lucky that you didn't have to do this, and that you won't have to do this. I, on the other hand, am grateful that I don't have to do this for quite a while. I will have to do this again at some point, but fortunately for me, some point is somewhat far off in the future. So, as of right now, it's really not my problem. And now I gotta get to the... Oh, I guess I didn't have to take that off, did I? Okay. So... Yeah, okay. Okay. You know, I didn't have to do that. I'm just gonna put that back on. Oh no, I think I touched the screen. Oh, I touched the screen. No! Quickly, I need a cloth to clean my filthy fingerprints off of it. Where they set in. Okay. I don't know why I thought I had to take this off. I really have no idea why I thought that. Alright, get in there. There we go. Yeah, I have no idea why I thought that. I guess my brain was just so over everything I had to do just now that it's like, oh yeah, no, you need to take that off. Because of course, whatever you do has to be as stupid and complicated as humanly possible. Or else, what kind of sense would that make, right? But fortunately, dear viewer, we are at the finish line. This is almost it. We're almost done. And I can finally give Apple and their impossibly tiny screws the finger. At least for the time being, until I gotta do this again. Yeah, very, very excited for that one. Let me tell you. And similar to this one, it's not even going to be for me, it's going to be for someone else. Yeah, honestly, I'm just grateful for the fact that that DS screw worked. Because that kind of saved my butt. I'm also kind of in shock and awe as to how... Really? Really? Okay, there we go. Really? Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm also kind of in shock and awe as to how asinine Apple decided to make this entire process, just from start to finish. They wanted it to be as big of a complete pain in the ass as possible. And you know what? They very much succeeded on that account. So, congratulations, Apple. You have made one of the most frustrating repairs or mods I've ever seen in a product. And I've worked on a lot of stuff. And let me tell you, nobody does it quite like Apple. Nobody makes it as frustrating as Apple. Nobody makes as stupid of decisions as Apple. Well, to be fair, those decisions are probably great for Apple's bottom line. Let's be real, that's what they're after. They don't care about, our convenience, the end user. Why would we allow them to repair this when they can just go buy a new one and give us even more money? Well, Apple, have you considered that if you actually made these things fixable, you would have a lot of people who would be willing to throw down money for repair parts when the time comes too? Or did that just never occur to you? Or, I'd say much more likely, they don't care. They're just so, the Apple of today is just not the Apple that so many people grew up with. They're such a radically different company now that it's kind of insane. Even compared to the Apple from my youth, which, was just kind of weird. Like, if you had a Mac, you were just kind of different. And they wholeheartedly embraced that to their credit. They found a way to make that work. But at what cost? Is the only question I have. At what cost did they make that work? Now, before I screw Humpty Dumpty back together again, I want to make sure this frickin' battery works. So, we're just gonna... Oh, hey, look, it actually turned on. Actually, the lock switch works. It does. Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay, if the lock switch works, the headphone jack's gonna work. I have no doubt about that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and button Humpty Dumpty together again. Okay. This is the money shot. I gotta make sure I get this perfect. No, piss off. Alright, ready? Hold this up. And here it goes. Ooh, that was crunchy. Ooh, that's crunchy. Oh, yeah. And just like that, guys, Henry's iPod is done. Complete with new battery. Oh, man. So, usually, at the end of an arduous process like this, I'll usually, kind of come in and be like, oh, man, that was kind of difficult. But, it wasn't too bad because blah, 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 blah. In this particular instance, I really don't have anything positive to say about this whole experience. From beginning to end, this was just a colossal pain in the ass. There was no part of this repair at all from second one that I would ever want to do again. This goes just so far beyond the challenge of any other iPod repair that I've ever performed for any model of iPod. I see why DankPod says these are the worst. He's not wrong. These are the worst. They are such a pain. Such a frickin' nightmare to work on. And if it wasn't for the fact that as I have alluded to a few times already, that I have another one of these waiting to be fixed, I would have probably just said, screw it, I'm not going to do that. It's a display piece. But I guess now that I've had that experience of actually fixing it, I can kind of apply that knowledge moving forward. Does that mean I'll never work on these again? Not for a while. Like I said, I do have one more I have to work on. And beyond that, my goal is not to buy another one of these. Because, I mean, as cool as this final result is it really worth all the headache? You know what? I can think of one way that this would be worth all the headache. And that would be if you were to buy this, either pre-made as it is, which would just, cost a bunch of money. But if you were insistent upon doing work yourself to make this thing happen, the only thing that I could possibly recommend to make this process tolerable, not better, not anything else, just tolerable, would be to get it with the hold switch and headphone jack pre-installed. And also to make sure you buy the right size of battery from the get-go. Other than that, there is zero situation that I can think of that would make this a process that I would recommend somebody take. Even just opening this up to change the battery was such a huge pain. It took so long. And then when it finally did open, it destroyed this bottom half of the case here to where it's completely unusable, at least as an iPod now. Yeah, no, DankPods is 100% right when he says that these things are a nightmare. They are a nightmare. Do not recommend them. If you want to buy one pre-made, have at it. That would be okay. But under no circumstances would I recommend taking this project on. So, Henry, I've completed your iPod. I do sincerely hope that you're happy with it, even though it didn't have the amount that you were hoping for. That's life sometimes, But either way, that really did take the wind out of my sails. I'm going to have to work on a happier project after this one. At least one with a lot less heartache. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully, if you decide to undertake an iPod repair, you pick a model that's better than this one. My recommendation would be the 4th Gen Classic. Because those ones have a plastic top, and the nice part about the plastic top is it's much easier to get the spudger in, which means it's much easier to open. And because it's easier to open, it doesn't get frickin' destroyed. Have I mentioned that already? Well, either way, have a good night, guys. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.